Gamers, what are the strangest things you've heard over an open mic? I was grinding Rainbow Six Siege ranked matches at like 2 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. My room was dark except for my monitor, and I had my headset cranked up loud since my parents were asleep down the hall. I joined this random lobby, and we had the usual mix of teammates. 3 regular guys talking about school and work stuff, then this one player with the username Lucid Justice. He wasn't really talking to us though, just muttering under his breath the whole time. At first I thought maybe he was talking to someone else in his room. You know how it is when someone's got family walking around or whatever. But then I started catching bits of what he was saying during the quieter moments between gunfights. Don't move. Keep quiet. It's almost done. The other guys in our squad started joking about it. One dude was like, "Yo, Lucid Justice, you doing some weird role play over there?" Another guy laughed and said, "Bro, sounds like he's performing surgery." But something felt off about his tone. It wasn't like he was putting on a voice for fun. It sounded panicked and breathy, like he was actually scared. We played another match and the whispering got worse. It shifted from muttering to what sounded like half sobs. I was getting distracted from the game because I kept trying to make out what he was saying. Then during a quiet moment when we were all waiting for the next round to start, one sentence came through crystal clear. "She's not breathing." My stomach dropped. I froze in my chair and looked at my Discord to see if anyone else had heard it. One of the guys typed, "Did he just say what I think he said?" I private messaged Lucid Justice asking if everything was okay. No response. He kept playing like nothing happened, but the whispering continued. Then maybe 10 minutes later, his mic clicked back on, and a completely different voice came through. Not his voice. This was a deep male voice. Older, and he sounded angry. "You said this wouldn't happen. Fix it." The kid, because now I realized Lucid Justice was definitely just a kid, whispered back something I couldn't make out. Then the older voice said, "Get back in there and help me move her." At that point, I was fully freaking out. I screenshot his gamer tag and started writing everything down in my phone notes. The other guys in our lobby had gone quiet too. We all knew something was seriously wrong. I tried messaging him again, but got nothing. The older voice came back on the mic one more time saying, "Turn that shit off and get over here." Then Lucid Justice's mic went dead, and he left the game. I spent the next hour trying to figure out what to do. I reverse looked up his username and found a few social media accounts that seemed to match. From what I could tell, he was maybe 15 or 16 and lived somewhere in Ohio. I ended up filing reports through Xbox and Ubisoft, but I also called a police non-emergency line in Ohio and explained what I'd heard. The operator took down all the information and said they'd look into it. I honestly didn't think anything would come of it. I figured maybe I'd misheard something or it was some sick prank. But 2 weeks later, I got a call from a detective. Turns out Lucid Justice was a 16-year-old kid whose uncle had been staying with his family. The uncle had gotten into a fight with a woman he was dating and ended up strangling her. Then he forced the kid to help him clean up and move the body. The detective told me the kid had been too scared to call for help normally because his uncle was watching him. But when he was gaming late at night, it was the only time he had access to a microphone without being monitored. He'd been trying to get help the only way he could. They arrested the uncle and found the woman's body.